Hello, hello. Today we are doing a quick tutorial with Silhouette Studio, turning a Bluey into layers. So I'm gonna go ahead and start sharing the screen so you guys can all see it. And we're gonna do this quick tutorial. Okay, first I'm gonna go into File and I'm gonna merge in my Bluey image, okay? So I'm gonna bring in my image. I'm going to open it up big so you guys could get a good view. And I'm going to open up my trace panel, which is right here in the right-hand corner. We have a trace panel. I'm going to click select trace area. And we are going to select our Bluey. Okay. See, we have a clean selection of the Bluey. Now we're going to click trace right over there. And here's our Bluey. Here's our Bluey. We're going to double click to see how many points it has. Now, keep in mind that every point that you see here is pretty much a stop and cut that your machine is going to do. So you don't want to put your machine through all these cuts. So you're going to go right here on the left-hand side and you're going to simplify those points. So look, by clicking on it, a lot of those points become more of like simple points, okay? Some of them you can actually come really close to them and you can edit them. For example, I noticed that right over here, there's a bunch of little points here. So I'm gonna come in and zoom in. I'm gonna use this tool. I really love this zoom tool because you click on it and then that brings you really close to the place where you want to take a closer look. So I'm gonna click on the points, on the extra points that we have here, and I'm just gonna delete them. That's all I'm gonna do. Delete the points. And let's start by this one right here. And let's just go and delete the points because they are really unnecessary points. Okay. And there you go. There was still some left here. There you go. Perfect. So they are deleted. Perfect. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a color to my Bluey. So I'm gonna go into my color palette on the right-hand side, right over here. Gonna pick my dropper and I'm gonna pick the darker color that it has, which is this one right here, this blue. Okay, now we're gonna start making our layers and we're gonna get all the colors the Bluey has. So we're gonna start with his eyes. The first thing that we're gonna go and get, we're gonna go and get his color eyes. So I'm going to duplicate this Bluey right over here. You can either duplicate from here or you could right click and you can duplicate. So we're going to duplicate our Bluey. So since I wanna get the eyes, I'm gonna come right over here to Bluey and I'm gonna double click and I'm going to delete the section of the eyes. There you go. And there you go. And this section right here, I'm also going to delete it. Okay, so now we got the eyes. That's the only white part that it has? No, it actually also has the white part of the mouth right here. So we also going to select that one. So I'm gonna double click on the points and delete the points right there because I wanna select everything that is white. So now I'm gonna go back to the color palette and I'm gonna turn it into white, okay? Now this one's gonna come behind it. Before I put it behind it, I'm going to duplicate that one more time. Okay, and now I'm gonna bring this to the back. So I'm gonna click on it, go right here on arrange, and I'm gonna send it to the back. Okay, let's center that, and then we got the eyes. Okay, the next thing that we are going to get is, let's go ahead and get his, let's get his nose, right? Not the nose, but like, I think it's the mouth and like the part of the ears right here. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna select now whatever's yellow. So I'm gonna double click and I'm gonna delete everything that's supposed to be yellow. So delete that one, delete this one, and I'm gonna delete the part of the mouth that's supposed to be yellow. Is anything else yellow? No, not this part right here is supposed to be yellow. There you go. Okay, that's it. Nothing else is yellow. So now I'm going to duplicate this part like that. And I'm gonna make it the color yellow. So I'm gonna grab my dropper so I could get the exact same colors that they have over here. And I'm gonna go and I'm gonna send it to the back. Okay. You see how it kind of starting to come to life? Perfect. Now the next color that I'm gonna go and get, I'm gonna get the light blue right here. I'm gonna get everything that's light blue. So I'm gonna come to this piece that I just duplicated of the Y, and I'm gonna double click and I'm gonna delete everything that is in blue. Okay. That's blue, the light blue, remember. That's the one that we deleted, the light blue. Okay, delete. What else? The feet right here. What else is blue? And I believe the part right here of the belly is also blue. And I believe that's about it. Nothing else. We're missing the hand right here. Okay, perfect. And now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna switch this to the light blue. So my dropper to get the right color, blue. So now I'm gonna send this to the back. Before I send it to the back, I'm going to duplicate it, put it to the side, click on it, back there. Okay. Now the last part that we need is we need the whole body right here. So all I'm gonna do to get everything of the body, I'm gonna right click and I'm gonna put release compound pad. So that's gonna take off everything that's there, like everything. And I'm going to bring it just over here. Just bring it back here, switch the color to the darker blue and send it to the back. And there we have our blue. The little part of the nose right here is kind of like a gray. You can really just grab this piece and make it gray. If in case if you want to, if not, you would just have to like literally just slice it off the blue that we just used and then put behind it a gray layer, and that's like totally up to you. The part of the eyes, the same thing. You can literally just grab the eyes and change the color to black and just put it there. That's optional, or you can do a layering like that. Now, it's that the do you have to make it this way? Like, do you have to go first? This no, you pretty much choose what you want to do first. I like to have the eyes behind it so they don't look too deep in it, because if you were to make the eyes like the last part right here, then your eyes will kind of look in and not too close to the other one. So that's why I kind of picked to do the eyes first. But then that's it. Then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 layers. So this way you get your bluey into layers, into like a full layer. So let's say you didn't want to do it this way in the full layers and you wanted to do it like little piece by little piece. So I'm going to show you that way too. So I'm going to duplicate this one right here. And let's bring this one down so we can see the colors. And what I'm going to do to this one is I'm going to go and I'm going to release compound pad. Okay, so I release compound pad. That's my base. That's the base that I need for the bluey. I'm going to come right now and pick what's yellow. Shift on my keyboard. That's yellow too. I'm going to turn it into yellow. I'm going to group them. And I'm going to bring them over if I want it this way. Now let me graph the eyes. The eyes is supposed to be that one, this one, and this part right here, the ones that are supposed to be in white. So I'm gonna come over here, I'm gonna group them, and I'm gonna bring them right over here. And then the next thing is the body. This part of the body right here is supposed to be the dark blue, which is that one. But let's go, before we move anything, let's click shift and let's select everything that's supposed to be that color, which is that one, this one, this one, and that's about it. That's the only things that are supposed to be blue. So now I'm gonna right click, click group, and I'm gonna bring this over here where they supposed to be. And okay, no, down there. That's what those are supposed to be. So I guess the mouth has to come a little bit down there. And there you go. And then the next thing is the light blue. So this one's light blue. Shift, click, 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 and click. And those are supposed to be light blue. I'm gonna click group, group, and I'm gonna bring them right over here. And I don't think I group it. Did I group it? Let me right click. Yes, I did. They are grouped. Okay, so that's gonna go right there. And then this is the little piece that goes off the nose that we said we gotta make it gray. So that one's gonna come here. This is the eye. You can make it black if you want to. So that one can go right there. If you make this part black, you're gonna have to get this little piece black. So I suggest you leave it to this color for now. And then this little piece goes there, and that's it. And now you got your bluey. I don't know what, oh, this little piece right here, the tiny little piece is supposed to be yellow and it's supposed to go right there. And that's how you make it into 2 different layers. So now this one, it's a whole full body layers, which I really like because it's really simple and easier to make. Or you can make it in this, all this little pieces of layers like this. And then you have to kind of like put it all together. Let's go on. I really don't like this one much. If you are gonna do it this way, I recommend that you use vinyl, not cardstock, because with cardstock, imagine putting all these little pieces together. But anyway, that's up to you, however you like it. I hope you find this tutorial helpful. And if you do, please leave a comment. I would love to hear your feedback, okay? And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.